Yay. Hi guys. I'm just waiting to connect, so just give it a little bit as far as I can't accept any requests to be in the live video when I have to put Lana in it because it only allows you 2 people, I can't take any requests for any of that type of stuff. Sorry. Hey guys. Yo. Oh, there she is. Okay, hold on.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
That was quick. That worked quick.
I know. I was like, I'm still getting used to this whole thing. How are you, sweetheart?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay. I mean, you know.
Considering. We're all okay, considering. I mean, I have an anxiety attack like every day, but other than that, I'm fine.
Yeah. I mean, I slept like 9.5 hours finally.
I got some sleep finally myself too. I didn't sleep all week, and I work from home now, and I'm working from home, and I'm just like exhausted every day because I'm sleeping like a minute, and then working all day, and then so I finally got a little bit of sleep last night. So
yeah, I literally have been watching Breaking Bad. Like, it's so good. I can't stop watching it. Oh no, there's something in my eye.
Now is the time to binge watch.
I know. It's just been so. I was like, should I do this on my computer? And then I can't take you around the house. Hold on. I'm in this, like, my lounge dress.
I don't think you can do it on the computer. When Sean tried to do it on the computer, he couldn't do it, and I was dying from laughing. Tanya had to help him get it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, he was trying to do it from the computer, and I told him I didn't think he could, but and then Maya was trying to do it yesterday from her computer, too. And
Maya, that's right. I saw that.
Right. Before I forget, she told me to tell you hello because she said she hasn't spoken to you in a while.
Hi, Maya. I love her.
She brought her little baby on. He's so cute. I mean, she just had a baby, so he's just...
Yeah.
He's
They're,
so
like,
adorable.
rebuilding their lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're still working on the house. Yeah.
Yeah, because it burned down, right?
Yeah. Beautiful house. Beautiful house.
I know. I never saw it. I heard about it, though. It was like the trampoline and the whole, like...
I was always like, I'm coming over to play.
Like, where should I put you guys somewhere? I was going to put this down somewhere, but, like, this house is a complete disaster right now. I mean, not fully, but, like, there's the whole, like, sound bowl.
Yeah.
Sanctuary.
Well,
have you guys been enjoying the sound bowls? I mean, the sound baths,
rather? I think they are great.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of people have been... I mean, I've seen a lot of people...
I don't know if it's coming through with sound and stuff, but...
It's fine. I mean, I've watched them. They've been fine. I didn't see any pausing or any issues. It's been fun. I mean, I've had to watch them after because they're sometimes when I'm working, but I've watched them after, and they've been fine.
Hi, Lola. Look, come here.
Yeah, I'll get Bella. She's sleeping, so she's probably going to kill me. Oh, bye.
Say hi to everybody.
Say hi to the See the dog? Do you care?
Oh, my God.
I woke you up.
Her name's Bella?
Yeah.
Oh, like Trisha's, like Rebecca's dog.
Yeah. Bella is a very popular name for dogs.
Yeah.
I thought I was like being special when I named her when I got her 16 years ago. Apparently, I'm not now.
Lola last night was freaking out. She was like, it was midnight, and she kept jumping on the bed and jumping off the bed and then wanting to go out the back. But no, actually wanting to go on a walk. And then got super defiant about, like, I'm not going to the bathroom in the yard now. I want to go outside on a walk.
Right.
It's like you can't. So the dog's now starting to feel it.
Bella is like 5 pounds, if even that. So she's fine on the pads. So I'm good that way. But my walks consist of going back and forth on the balcony because my neighborhood is like virus central. So I can't even go outside the building.
People are saying my sound is bad. I think it is. Could I like get off and get back on?
Go ahead.
Oh, will you send me another request?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
Yay. Why do I have 15 requests to join the video? I can't put 15 people out here. Y'all are crazy. I'm okay. Yeah, I can. It's okay, but it kind of sounds like, when you have a bad phone connection, it kind of just it's doing that.
Right. But why?
I don't know. There's the time when you're clear, and then all of a sudden it does it a little bit.
Maybe because I'm not even touching it. I mean, I am, but like barely.
I don't think it's that because you were just clear right there.
Really, it sounds like farty on that side.
That's the word I would have used. Sounds funny.
I really am afraid to make funny faces because then I make a funny face and it's like someone's profile pic.
Yep. I've seen.
I see you people.
I can't tell you how many of me and Sean are around, and I'm like,
yeah, it's so like, really, guys?
I mean, I don't really give a crap because I'm just like, whatever. I look like crap anyway. But I mean, like,
So,
they're funny, but
lighting is shit. Like, no matter where you go. Oh, that's better. Oh, fuck. Oops.
It's all right. We say that all the time in here. You're good.
Boob almost popped out. Hold on one second.
Yeah, you're all right over there.
Jeez. There we go. Let's see if that does anything. So, is that better?
Yeah.
No.
You're fine. I mean, the lighting's
okay. It's fine.
and you're coming through all right.
Yeah, but this thing is really crappy. This connection. Tina.
What? I'm not there to help you. What do you want me to do? I can help you through the phone. I don't know because you're.
We need Sean to like do her Apple magic.
You're coming through. Not that bad.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, you're really not. You're not pausing. You're not frozen.
Oh, that's good.
The audio is not that bad.
Okay.
There's a little bit of an echo, but we don't have headphones. That's the only reason why there's an echo.
I think when I did this with Rebecca, it was super clear. I think Sean and I are trying to organize something too. He texted me the other day, so.
Yeah, he's been doing. Him and Bex did one, and then.
Yesterday, right?
Yeah. I jumped in it for a while. It was funny. It was cute. Too British. It was funny.
Oh yeah, because they're like the funniest people, and they just play off each other so beautifully.
Yeah, there's a couple of funny screenshots from that one, but yeah, I mean, the one that me and Sean did was hilarious, and there was a lot. I mean, it was really funny and it was good. It depends. Everybody and their mother is live on Instagram these days, so that's another reason why the connection I think is funky because everybody's going live, everybody's on it more than we've ever been ever in our entire lives since Instagram was created. So.
Someone said put my headphones on and the audio will get better.
Could be.
It's not okay, it said. What if I get off and get back on? Like I'm going to exit out of Instagram.
Yeah, try that.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right, guys, I'm going to put on my headphones. I don't know. I did this. Me and Sean did it without headphones, and we didn't have any issues. I don't know. I can hear her fine. I don't know why you guys can't hear nothing. I don't know. Am I connected to this? Are my headphones working? I don't... I mean, I put on my headphones, but I don't really know if that has anything to do with it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not noticing this much of a issue, so I'm not sure.
I think
Okay.
I think we're good.
I put on my headphones too, so I don't know if that helps.
I don't know if it was yours or mine or something. I don't know, but it's better.
Okay, it's working. Now I'm being told it's okay.
Wow. Like there's like a 2 week period of like, what the fuck's going on, you know? And then it's like, okay, I mean, I have all this time. I better use it wisely. I better do this. I better do that. I better finish that book. I better write a book. I better, you know, all these things. And then you're just like,
Meh.
what the fuck's going on?
I mean, you know, me and Maya were talking about the project that we're working on writing, and so I said, you know, I said the ball's in your court because I did my part, so I'm waiting for. So she's doing hers now because now she has more time. Obviously, with the baby and this and not being able to work and film and stuff. So, but as far as like some of the things I keep saying I'm gonna do, yeah, I haven't done one thing yet.
I actually started playing piano.
Oh, that's cool. I used to play piano. I haven't done it in a while. Sean said he's gonna learn. That's one of the things he's gonna do while he's in quarantine.
This morning I thought I have a drum kit. I used to play the drums like years ago until the police kept coming to the house and knocking on the door, and then I had to stop. But I was really getting good. And I had this beautiful Gretsch, like 1970s mahogany wood,
Oh, nice.
beautiful kit. And it's been, you know, when I married Fred and the boys, like when I married Fred and the boys, because I did marry Fred and the boys, the three, you know, Patrick was the drummer, so
Right.
and Jack being, you know, the guitarist, and so it was like my musical skills, and like I just stopped, you know, the house was dominated by boys, and so it was like I stopped listening to my music, I stopped playing my music, I stopped kind of all that stuff because it was just, you know, kids take over.
Yeah.
It's normal, it's what happens.
Yeah.
And then I was working so much, and I didn't have, the only thing I had up there was my guitar,
Right.
which Jack started using all the time too. So it's like, I haven't played any musical instrument in like 9 years, and so now
Same.
yesterday I sat down at the piano and I thought, well, I did a sound healing for some friends privately, and then I thought, well, I should maybe just play the piano. I was feeling super musical yesterday. It was nice.
Nice. Yeah. Piano is a beautiful instrument, and I used to play it very, very well. And I haven't touched an instrument myself in years. And I love the drums too. I was actually pretty good when I did it years ago as well. My friend's son used to had a whole set in her house, and I used to go in there and just do by ear actually, and I was pretty good at it. But yeah, I haven't touched one, and I don't even know.
Yeah. Trish. Yes. I think we should pull the drum kit out from the garage and set it up. You want to say hi to everybody? Not really.
So I say hi. I was just gonna go for a quick little.
You gonna go for what?
I was gonna go for a quick little stroll.
You want to take slow?
I was gonna go up that hill like fast because I just want to get into cardio. But I'll go again with you when you want.
I wish I could go for a stroll.
I'm gonna put my mask on.
Well, we're gonna be on for like, I don't know, how long do people do this for, Dana?
We usually do it for like an hour. Some is longer. It's whatever you want to do. I mean, because we're gonna, you know, everybody's always wants to come back, and we're gonna do them again. So I mean, you know.
Trish and Lana start a band. They're saying.
we do. Have
There you go.
Guys. We just haven't announced it yet.
Now you're gonna
Skazalush.
That's a good name. I'd buy the
The
soundtrack.
Skazalushis. It's Jim Belushi and Skazalushi. We're the Skazalushis.
I'll buy the soundtrack.
No, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna figure something out, but I mean, right now we're doing sound baths and finding our own rhythm in that too, because we've never really played together. I think I said that.
Yeah, you
and
did.
And then like, and you know, I had my crystal ball, and she had her brass.
I wanted everyone to know
I mean,
I'm
bowls.
responsible. I'm going out with the mask, so just so you know.
Good job. Good job.
I know. Yesterday I went on a 4 mile, poor dogs. The dogs were like, what the fuck is a corona? Did you see that meme? When the dogs like passed out and they're like, this is my 6th walk of the day. Like,
They changed that because it used to be Pokemon. It used to be what the fuck is a Pokemon? And
oh,
it was
really?
because
Oh my God. This is so
yeah,
funny.
because that Pokemon game, people will be out for hours gallivanting looking for Pokemons on their phone and all this other stuff. So it's like now they changed it to the Corona.
It's so funny.
It's that little
I was
pug that's like laid out flat,
God.
right?
Yeah, it's so funny. That's like one of the funniest ones. And poor Lowell, so that day, Trish sent it to me, and that day Lola and I were on our 6th mile, and Lola was like, "Really, Mom?" And I'm like, "Come on, Lowell, we gotta survive this damn thing." Poor Lola.
She'll be like, I'm just gonna lay down right here, and you can finish and come and get me when you're done.
She's like, "Really?"
She's like, I don't want to go on any more walks. I'm good.
She's like, yeah, but we actually need to go on. I haven't gone on a walk this morning because I got up so late, and then I just showered. Literally just got out of the shower and finished drying my hair because I had to wash it. It'd been like 5 days. I was like, it's time.
Yeah, 5 days is good. 5 days is a good time.
Yeah.
I washed my hair this morning as well when I took a shower, but yeah, no, I mean, but at least you have that to where you could go for the walks over there because it's you guys kind of have we're congested over here. I can't walk down the street without 27 people up my ass. So it's like,
well, now they have the National Guard here, and they're like making sure people aren't. How are your lungs, by the way? Yeah.
My doctor scared the crap out of me because he's like texting me and he's like, please don't get this, please don't leave the house. I'm like, okay, I know that it's dangerous. I'm like, but you're making me worse and I'm having a panic attack already.
That started happening to me because I'm asthmatic.
Yeah,
and so I spent like the first 5 years of my life in and out of hospitals, and I had pneumonia. When I was on Once Upon a Time, I had pneumonia 4 times.
I remember you had it the once 4 times.
4 times, and there was a few scenes where I'm like dying. And like one point, I mean, there was a scene, I think it was in season 6, and I was in Zelina's farmhouse, and I was the queen, and I literally grabbed my costume and I was like, get this fucking thing off me. I was like, I can't do. They actually shut down production that day and sent me home because the doctor didn't show up till like 4 p.m. or whatever it was. I was dying the whole day. I couldn't breathe. I was like,
I don't even know how the hell. I was in the hospital for a week when I got pneumonia, and I never got it again. And I didn't have a spleen, so it can kill me like regular pneumonia. And I went to the hospital quick enough. But yeah, they admitted me in 2 seconds because of not having a spleen. So I was, I have that, and the fact that I had the embolism, and then I don't smoke anymore. Obviously, I quit. But after the embolism, and then I had the past pneumonia, and then the spleen, and he's texting me all this stuff, and I'm texting my friend because I'm having like a panic attack, and I'm like, he keeps texting me all this stuff, and he's making me crazy. And I'm like, I don't even want to go out on the damn balcony now at this point because he's like, okay, but just don't get it. I mean, because my hospital over here that I live near a hospital that I was in when I was recently is like coronavirus central. So it's like, and I'm not that far from it. It's like the neighborhoods on the news are constantly. So it's just like, I'm not even walking outside the building at this point. I keep sending my roommate. I'm like, go get this. I need this. Can you go get this? I need this. Cause I'm just like, I'm not even leaving the building. That's it. Like I was going to the pharmacy when I had to get some medications. And then I'm like, I don't even want to go to the pharmacy now.
Do you have anyone that can grab things for you?
Yeah, I keep making my roommate go out. Like when I had to pick up the medications, I asked him to go do it because after my doctor texted me and scared more of the crap out of me, I just said, can you please like go get this because I'm not leaving my house for 2 months at this point. So
I've been on my Aunt Candy because she lives like 10 minutes from me, so I've just been like on her, and she's like, I have all this toilet paper. If you need toilet paper, she has like 70 rolls of toilet paper.
We have a lot too, but we always have a stock. So normally we just stay stocked because it's just.
Well, that's what you do.
I'm
full on Italian. I probably have like
same
25 cans of stewed tomatoes, and like, tomato sauce and like, the peeled tomatoes. And I ordered a deep chest freezer. And did you hear the National Guard?
I do. There's usually ambulances
They're
over
arresting
here
people if you go
constantly.
hiking now.
Oh, really?
Which is
Wow.
so weird to me because, I mean, it's not weird. I think it's necessary. But, what about the streets? I mean, the streets are then flooded. It's like, I don't know. It's like, where do we go? We got to walk our dogs.
Well, they say, well, here you can walk your dogs because I think we have people over here too in the national. Well, they didn't lock down the one area, but the Westchester person spread it around a lot, the one person, and it started a lot over there. But I mean, I think they have FEMA running things over here at this point because we have like 26,000 cases, and it's just, I don't know.
More than that in New York, you have over 40,000.
Yeah, no, I'm trying not to watch everything so much because people keep texting me. They're like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Don't go outside. Don't go outside. Don't go outside." And I'm just like, God, please. Like,
Don't go
I
outside.
love them. I love people checking on me, but sometimes it's just giving me like, sometimes
More
it's like,
anxiety.
you love everybody for like being there, but it's like, if you want to talk to me to like keep me calm, that's great. But it's like, don't like, they'll send me articles and I'm like, please, I can't do this anymore. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, but we're kind of like the Europe of the United States. I mean, New York is massively congested, and
Someone just said
it's
Staten
just,
Island's out of control. I think a lot of us have been home for 14 days. It's been so crazy. I think, started our quarantine. I think it was like March 10th or so.
no.
What's today?
Yep.
The
I
28th.
don't even 28th. Yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
28th. March 10th. I don't even know when the hell we
I'm
started
like,
it.
what have I accomplished in 18 days? Not
I don't
much.
know. I've been working for for most of the time that I've been home. Because my doctor was giving me, before they even shut down everything, my doctor was giving me a note anyway to be like, you can't, like, no, you can't go on the subway, you can't do this, and I was like, I'd have to wear a hazmat suit, like a space suit to I'm like, I'm not going on the subway. I'm like, forget about it. It's crazy in general, let alone all the stuff that when that all hell broke loose, I was like, I'm not going on the subway to travel to work. I was like, I have to take 3 trains to get to work. I'm like, there's no way in hell. So, but then they switched to work from home, so which was good.
Good.
Yeah, I
Thank
mean,
God for that.
yeah, I mean, luckily, many people aren't as blessed to be able to do their jobs from home. I actually have a job where I can, and a lot of people do, but not everybody is, unfortunately, and it's and it's sad because people need to live, pay their bills still, you know. But how many cases are you guys up to over there? Not really. I know we're like 10 times more than everybody.
Oh, beyond. I actually have my cousins, my uncle through marriage. He has it, and he's in the ICU right now in New York. Anyway, so and we're concerned that my aunt might have it. So we're just like, not my Aunt Candy, but my father's sister.
Yeah, and over here, yeah.
Yeah. So I've been checking in on my family there, and she's, my family's really cute because we have homes like side by side, like 2 brownstones connected.
Yeah.
And it was the sisters, my father's sisters. So they have each other, and my aunt's still married. So the other one who isn't feeling very well, she has them at least. And so they're like passing food across, it's a really strange time. I don't even know what to think of it anymore. It's just bizarre. But all we can do is try our best to be there for others and show up in the ways that we can, in creative ways too. Like Trish and I just did a fun dance for Antoinette, who was just like having a hard time, and missing us. And I got out of the shower, and Trish and I was blasting music, and Trish comes in, and I'm like totally naked. And we just start dancing.
Yay!
And Antoinette's laughing, you know, as we're like shaking our asses around. It's just like the funniest thing, you know, like
Yeah, but that's
wherever
good,
you can
know?
bring joy, right?
Yeah.
And it was fun. And of course Lola gets in the mix, you know, because she gets excited when she sees us getting excited.
Yeah. No,
So
but that's
just
good. You gotta have laughs. I mean, that's kind of why
yeah.
I'm doing lives with people, and I'm trying to do that. Well, it's also for me too, because I mean, I need some type of outlet. Otherwise, I have a bad habit of taking care of myself. So I'm very good with other people and doing all that, but when it comes to myself, I'm usually getting yelled at by people. But so I'm trying to also do it for me because, you know, I think we're all, you know, struggling and, you know, majorly, even though, like, you know, we're trying to like spread some laughter and then and stuff like that, you know, and, you know, trying to get at people like a little escape, but it's still, you know, it's obviously still a struggle. And, you know, people, you know, everybody has loved ones and stuff that are getting it. And I'm seeing some of those posts and friends, and, you know, it's pretty intense. So we gotta spread some type of funny stuff around, you know,
Oh
wherever
my
you can get
God.
a
I
wherever you can get a
know.
laugh.
Today
So,
I think I'm going like a friend of mine,
well, you're frozen.
you know, like when I'm on so many chains. I have like these high school boys that I've been friends with, well, since high school, and some of them
Yeah.
even younger, since like a junior year in high school. And actually my very first boyfriend, he's my oldest friend. We've known each other for 32 years.
Oh,
And so
wow.
we're all on this chain, and there's like 8 of us. And I'm the only girl because I was like the only cool chick that can hang in high school
Yeah.
with all the guys. You know
That's
what I
how I
mean? So
was. Hmm.
I was that girl. And then, but I was also the girl that can hang out with the cheerleaders and like the jocks and like the biggest nerds and like the weirdos and like, you know, the ones that were just kind of like,
The
you know, and then
weirdos.
like totally like the ones that are like, that guy's weird. And of course, like I was friends with the guy that was just such a weirdo. But I was really like in high school, I could really hang out with anybody.
Yeah, I was the same
I
way.
didn't, I didn't, yeah, I kind of floated between all these groups. And so
Yeah.
it was like that kind of thing. And with these particular guys, we all just like hit it off, you know, because we were just like, one of them was my boyfriend. And then I was like the cool chick that can hang with the boys. So
Yeah.
we have all been dear friends. I think I posted a photo and someone
You did. I
said,
did.
yeah, when I
Did
was
it
taking them to
Disney?
Disneyland.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And everyone's like, oh, that's Lana with her 7 dwarfs.
I think there was more than 7. I mean, that was a cute picture though. But yeah, I mean, it
It
was.
was cute. It was
Yeah,
cute.
it
So those
really
are all
was a
my
cute picture.
guys, like my
Yeah.
group of guys. I have my group of girls. But my friends, I swear to God, I've had them, like my guys for over, you know, Raheem for 32 years and the others for like, oh my God, 27, 28 years. I don't know how old I am. I can't do the math, but
I don't know how old I
it's
am.
nice to forget. And then all my girls, like Antoinette, Trish, and all them, it's been like Michelle and Anastasia and Navi. And I mean, Navi and I have been friends for over 21 years, you know.
Yeah, you know, I
Anastasia, it's
noticed
been
you were
like
friends with
24
Navi.
years.
I
Yeah.
noticed. I didn't know you knew who she was. I've seen her in some things, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know they were friends. That's kind of cool.
She's like one of my best friends. I mean,
Yeah.
she talked to my mom the other day. You know, my mom has like a really close relationship with Rebecca and Mark. I mean, they talk all the time. Trish and my mother are like, they know things about each other that I don't even know. Antoinette's the same. All my friends from high school, the boys, like my mom is super cool. And like, she
Yeah.
can just hang with, I mean, I would get calls when I was up in Vancouver on set, and I would get like pictures with my mom at the Halloween party with like all my friends. I'm like, what's going on?
She's the mom. She's the mom of the group. That's good. I mean, those are the greatest friends to make, I think, and I've always aimed to make those type of friends of the ones that you have for a long time, and the relationships just keep growing and getting better. You know.
Oh my God, they do. I mean, they really do. You know, what's great about them is, this is something I was discussing with someone earlier this morning. And, you know, I can be a little bit of a method actress. And I didn't realize that until it was pointed out to me. And I didn't even understand. I was like, what are you talking about? But it was pointed out to me when I was on Once Upon a Time, and they were like, wow, you're really intense. And I was like, really? God, I never thought of that. I never felt like that on any other show I've ever been on in my life. Like, never felt like, you know, people didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
And people never really knew who Lana was.
Lana was, yeah, I know.
Yeah, and I think the Queen Regina really kind of took over my life for a long period of time. And what was so comforting about having these friends of mine is that they always knew who Lana was.
Yeah.
And everyone up in Vancouver never really got to know me. They got to know, you know, because it was, you're spending 17 hours a day as this character.
Being characters, yeah.
And
And
it's
you,
every
in your
single
case,
day.
being several characters.
Several characters, but also just, you know, day after day after day after day, that her psyche, her psychology actually takes over, you know, her body form, her cadence and how she spoke. And you know, it's funny, last night I was like, you know, you go on your regular Instagram page, and then there's the other little thing next to it. You click on it and people post things, right? They tag you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I went on it and I saw, you know, I see some Regina Evil Queen videos, and then I saw some of us doing things like this live with Rebecca or live with Trish, and I sound so different.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that was really like a character.
Yeah.
And I think in television, sometimes what ends up happening is the character then kind of becomes you, because it's, you know, it's not just a 3-month film. You know, you're filming for 3 months or you're filming for 6 months. It's like, you're actually, you know, it's every day. And sometimes after a bit, you just kind of start to be yourself, really. Sometimes that ends up happening in television. Sometimes. But the character that I played, it just didn't allow for that. Like, I have elements of the Queen and Regina, of course.
Yeah.
But it's not my full makeup of character. And it's not like she is not who I am.
Right.
And this time, in this period of sort of coming back to my life outside of the show, and since it's ended, it's been such an interesting transition for me, because it's remembering, wait a second, I was the girl who played drums. Wait, I was the girl who, you know, sang and played guitar, and like a super hippie chick.
Yeah.
Like,
you.
Be honest, like, people don't really know that about me, you know. Like, I had to look in my closet, and I was like, this is Regina shit. Like, I had to like, you know, I'm the girl who's like in these crazy, you know, hippie dresses. Also, like, I'm the girl who loves to go shopping down, you know, Fifth Avenue and spend way too much on a pair of boots. But, you know,
I have that aspect to me too. And then I have my tomboy, and then I have my sporty look. I have like 7 different looks. I mean, that's just how I am. I always been like that. I could rock a suit. I could rock a pantsuit and go to a gala. I don't do gowns. I wore a gown to my prom. That was about it. That was as far as I went with gowns. And, you know, but, you know, I do get what you're saying. Cause I think I remember telling you that when the show was over, I said, hey, now it's time to be Lana.
Yeah.
You know, I remember saying that to you, because I can imagine how intense that is to have to do that. You know, so many people that I know that, you know, do that for a living say that, you know, they say that all the time, that they like, it's almost like they feel like they're a different person so much of the time, you know, and they're not being themselves. And then when people see who they are, it's like people are kind of like freaked out. But, you know.
Well, I think a lot of people don't really know who Lana is, especially anyone that watches. I was talking to George. George Lopez and I are really good friends.
Right.
And he's like, you know, I haven't done really cameo in my house. It's like, this is such a private space. And I said, no, I get it. Like, my house is a very private space. And yet, I don't know how else you don't, especially now in this quarantine, right? Like, you got to move around. You got to like show the background of something, you know, this is the couch, you know, like
here's my couch,
which by the way, looks probably very hippie to many people, but you know, like people don't really ever get to meet the real you. And there's such a misconception of, do you ever show that part of yourself, or do you just remain you know, just be the mystery girl, you know, the actress
Yeah.
who's mysterious and you don't know anything about them, so they can become anything.
Yeah.
And you know, you can just kind of see them as a character all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think our world has shifted so much that now people really like to see the real person. And I think with all the conventions and everything, it was inevitable everyone was going to end up seeing who
Yeah.
I am, because, you know, you're spending that much time with me
Yeah.
in a private meet and greet, or, you know, on a stage and
Absolutely.
panels and stuff, and you're asking me personal questions. It's inevitable. Like, you're going to get to know more of Lana
Yeah.
every time, and doing stuff like this,
Yeah,
you know.
absolutely. I mean, it's funny because I get messages like when I got a ton, like even with Sean, even though he's very open like with who he is and he's funny and goofy and he does all this stuff and he's just like hilarious. It's like a lot of people are like, I didn't know he was like that. And I'm like, I mean, when I first met Sean, we went to, I think you know this because I was in LA at the time and we were at the Face Forward Gala. When I had saw you, it was the same time when me and Mikey and Sean, we all went to lunch at this place in LA, and it was the first time I met Sean. And like, I don't know, I mean, I never saw him as Robin Hood. I saw him as, I like to see people for them. I like authenticity. I don't want to see them as a character. I remember when I was speaking to Jared, he said the same thing. Like, Jared was like, I don't want to be known and be seen just as Henry. I want to be seen for me. And, yeah. So, and I totally got what he was saying, because nobody wants to be seen as just and be known just always as that character. Like he was saying, he wants to be known for being Jared and be seen as Jared as well, not just a character that he played.
Right.
And, he was afraid of that, but, I mean, it happens, but, eventually
Well, I
you
think it's such a
get to see
personal
people.
choice too. Like, some people really want to be known, you know, for who they are and not like their character, and some people don't ever want to reveal who they are to anybody, you know. And here, I'm going to prop you up on a next to an avocado. Hold on.
Oh, I like avocados. It's good. It's a good choice.
But yeah, some people just don't ever want like to ever show who they really are. But I think this was just a sort of a natural progression from, you know, being at the conventions and people asking me questions and people asking for advice and, you know, learning about how I really think and feel. And I don't know. I think, you know, you look at all these other celebrities doing the same thing. I mean,
Yeah.
it reveals so much, you know, and I guess it's just kind of the world that we're in now. You know, people want to get to know who people really are, and not a facade.
Yeah, and I mean, I've always been like that. I mean, personally, I I think I think we all, to an extent, put up facades. I mean, I know I have when I had a lot of things that I went through in my past. I was always just smiling and laughing and making everybody else smile and laugh and happy and go lucky and just, big smile on your face. And, to an extent, I think we all put on some type of facade when we feel we need to. And like I said, my thing was always helping in others and just doing that constantly 24/7, that I always forgot about myself. I still do that. But, I'm learning, I mean, sometimes teachers are also the students. They're always actually the students, but we're always a student of something. But, people try to tend to look at people like they're perfect. And I always say, no, we're human, and I have just as many faults. When people, you feel like you're being judged, we all have faults. We all have flaws, and we all have things, we're human.
Oh my God. Thank God for it, by the way.
Yeah.
It's so boring if you were perfect.
Yeah.
Life is about growth, life is all about growth. It's like, you're going to fuck up. You're going to make the biggest mistakes. God knows I have made so many mistakes. God knows that I have sat there and judged poorly. I have misread people and their actions. And why is she telling me she's brought the wrong? I can't just let her in.
What happened?
Trish.
Oh.
She's like, I brought the wrong key.
So she's standing outside.
Skaz!
Looking for Trish.
And now Lola has to be a part of everything. Hold on. Oh, shit. Just make sure this is closed. Fuck.
Oh, where in the world is
locked myself
Trish?
out.
Oh, where in the world is Trish? No, you didn't.
Oh my God. I literally. Fuck. Trish!
Lana, how the hell did you lock yourself out looking for Trish to help her in? You go
Wait,
to help
wait.
her to get in the damn
What did I
house and
do?
lock yourself out?
Shit. Trish! I locked myself out. My God, and she brought the wrong key.
Well, does Lola know how to unlock doors?
I know, but we're all locked outside.
You
No,
go
but
to get
the back
Trish
door's
and
open. The
lock
back door's
yourself
open.
out.
Oh, wait,
Alright,
wait.
good.
I can go through the.
I can go through the kitchen window.
How funny is that? Like someone slammed the door behind me.
Somebody didn't want you to go back in that house.
I mean, that's really.
I have locked myself out of my house. Like, I
Yes!
can't even tell you how many times. You're going to get Trish and lock yourself out.
Look how freaking horrible these nails are. Oh my God, I need to like.
Look at my
They
eyebrows.
say keep your nails
Forget
short.
about your nails. I keep my nails short. I cut them myself because I can't do anything with them right now.
Trish! Come on.
I hear her going. You guys
Look.
are like, I swear.
Where are you? Why didn't you just open the door? No, I locked it. I got locked out. Yeah. Yeah, but go through the side and then the back doors are open. Oh shit.
Who's saying hi?
No, you can get it. Hold on. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm locked out.
You guys are like, I can't. She's like, holy shit. Somebody locked Lana out of her own house, and she's paused now. She's paused. Why? She's paused. Looking.
Lucy,
It did get wonky.
Wait. No, someone, you gotta watch low. Here, wait, hold this. Oh shit, we gotta sanitize that.
Totally.
Hold on.
Though.
I'm running. I don't even know what you're looking at right now. Probably my nostrils. Jesus. Hold on.
Your ear, the side of your head,
Oh my God, how
your
are we
nostrils.
supposed to get in?
Oh my gosh.
No, you gotta jump on the thing. Hold on. Make sure that's locked.
I'm not saying a
does
word,
suck,
girl.
actually.
I am
Hold
not
on.
saying a word.
I'm in. Kind of. Hold on, I gotta jump up here. Shit. All right.
Are you good?
We're back. We're in the house.
Oh, it froze. We're back. Yeah. There you go.
Oh my God.
Oh,
What are the chances of that?
I don't know. I mean, wait. Didn't I eat? Wasn't I eating something? What did I do with it?
Yeah, you had an orange. You had me next
This
to an
is like the
avocado, and you had
weirdest.
an orange.
I mean, hold on.
What, Bella?
You
had me next to an avocado. You were eating an orange. You had me next to an avocado, and then Trish got locked outside.
You know what's so weird? I think everyone was supposed to get. Oh shit! What did I just do? I've sworn so many times on this thing. Am I gonna get like cut off from Instagram? Is there like a no? You can swear.
You
All
can
right.
swear. We've sweared in these many of times. There you go. There's your orange. Hooray! Back to normal.
I mean, that was so funny.
You go to get Trish and then lock yourself out. I can't. That's totally something I would have done too. I would have been like, lock yourself out.
So everyone learned that you brought the wrong key, and then I went to go get you, and I got locked out. Wait, yeah, no, everyone's still watching.
She's like, that went live?
Oh my God.
We saw the whole
I mean, that
thing.
never has ever happened. She's never brought the wrong key. And then
There's gonna be 80 screenshots of Lana's nostrils.
Like Lola!
It was like trying to slip out because you were live. And
It was like someone slammed the door. Did you guys hear the door slam?
Yeah, I did.
How weird is that?
I was trying not to. I didn't know that it was locked, so I figured, oh, she must go back in.
We have a ghost in here.
Yeah.
It was somebody that was like, ha ha ha.
You guys laugh. And like, you guys,
Lola!
The cure to boredom is to Lana and Trish to get locked outside the house.
wow.
Lola, come here.
Funny,
Lola's so
funny,
cute.
funny.
She's
Lucy
like-
and Ethel. Lucy and Ethel.
Lucy,
That was a totally Lucy and Ethel moment. It totally was. Like when they're on the side
Yeah,
of the roof trying to get in that side through the window. That's you and Trish.
Yep. We have someone. What is it? Go get it! I don't know how to flip this. Can you flip it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, it froze. Where'd it go? There's like 100 laugh emojis. People are dying. Well, we certainly did the trick to cure boredom. It's frozen.
I don't
Oh,
think
there
it
you
works very well.
go. She's like, yeah. Woo. Oh, that toy is so cute. Bella doesn't eat like toys at all.
Lola!
She's like, that was a great adventure. I'm stoked. There's probably also 80 screenshots of your nostrils, the side of your face, your ear.
I mean, for those of you who really love me, please make me look good in those things. I mean, I swear, I see the ugliest, like, I'm like,
They're gonna
why
be
did they freak?
everywhere.
I'm like making a face, and they're like, these
That's
moments,
when they
like
take
that.
it.
I'm like,
Yep.
why do that?
People send me screenshots all the time, and I'm like, that's fabulous. I'm like,
But you know,
but like making
it's
all
really,
these faces.
it's how we see ourselves. Look at this one. She's really serious. Look at this.
She's like, all right, that was good.
She's pissed.
Oh, is she? She mad? She's mad.
She's like, Mom. She was having fun. And then she's like, and then you stopped. It's because of the poor connection.
Aw, poor Lola. She's so cute. She's like, I want to run around.
What would it be? Someone said, aw. Okay, show us your outfit. Oh my God. My outfit is super, well, I basically have nothing on underneath but this dress. Because I'm like, I was like, I had 2 minutes because I got out of the shower.
Oh, but it's a cute
And I
dress.
was like, I need to do my hair. So I look
Right.
like, you know.
It's a cute dress. I mean, I threw a hat on because my
I
hair is
dance
just like
in
a
this
big...
dress when I do all my sexy dances. You know, all my sexy dances that people learned about me, my pole dancing and stuff.
That's actually a very good workout. I used to do some when I was younger, and it's really intense. It's good for your arm. I mean, it's good for like your core. It's good for every part of your body to do that.
Oh, totally.
And then
It's
I've also
great.
fell off and killed myself. But you know, I mean, I have a lot of upper strength. I have a lot of strength, like Hulk strength, and I don't even know it. Like I'll open a door and like I've opened doors before where the glass broke, and I'm like, I didn't even know I swung it that hard. I'm like, but I'm also a klutz, so it's kind of like a little bit of both.
Yeah, it's not easy. I mean, I'm not the greatest pole dancer, but I do love the sensual dancing. That's something that I really love to do. It's part of like a meditation, a moving meditation.
It's really awesome. That one picture that that whoever took was a beautiful picture when you're in that pose on the pole.
Oh, right. Oh
Sheila,
my God. I have other ones that I'm like, should I post those? And I feel like now's not the time to be posting stuff like that, although everyone's probably going to be like, post them! But
I kind of also feel like we got to kind of like try to keep some normalcy. So it's not going to be a bad thing to sometimes just post like your regular stuff. We don't have to constantly post about COVID or, you know, inspirational stuff 24/7. I think it's also like I try to post some serious stuff, and then I, not serious stuff. I try to post some funny stuff. I post my videos still. I mean, I'm not doing it as much, but I mean, I kind of feel like you got to keep some type of normalcy going.
Yeah.
So
too.
rather our mental health get all caught up in this stuff constantly, like because I mean, I know I look through my Instagram feed constantly, and it's like a lot of it can sometimes be depressing is all I'm saying. It's like because you don't see normal posts anymore, so it's like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know and I have those days, trust me, I have those days where I'm posting a quote where I'm sad, I'm depressed, I'm angry, I'm upset, I'm having anxiety, and my posts are all over the place, but I try not to do too much of that, but sometimes it just comes out.
Yeah. I mean, I'll post something. Everyone's like, post them. I'm getting post them, post them.
Post them and they'll be everybody's icon.
It's
You're,
so
you're,
cute at everybody's. I'm starting to read some of these comments. So it's
yes, we need
like
it. Yes, we need your pole dancing pictures.
so cute. Um,
It
yeah.
is a sport. I mean, technically, I mean, it is. Somebody said it's a sport. I mean, technically, I mean, you know, it is an athleticism thing. I know people that do it, and I thought when they made a big deal about J-Lo doing it on the Super Bowl, I thought it was silly. That was a lot of flack for that, and I thought it was ridiculous. But
I mean, I wasn't the biggest fan of that, but it seemed like a bit much. But
yeah,
yeah, I mean, I love my Latinas, so there's that. But yeah, the Super Bowl was.
I get it.
I'm being political.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I am gonna save the live guys for 24 hours, so you don't have to worry about that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll save it.
You
I don't
know?
think I can I? I don't
No,
think I think you do.
I
Mine's
can
gonna be
save it for
so
24
crazy.
hours.
This is like the craziest live. It's like me getting locked out of the house, or Trish getting locked out. Lola.
That's a great live, though. I mean, they were dying from laughing while you were gallivanting around the house. They were like 50,000 laugh emojis. People were like, I'm dying, and they were just getting a big kick out of it. So you made everybody laugh, so it's all good. And you got back in the house, which is like the main good thing.
I know, right? Like climbing a fence. You guys jumped the fence with me. I don't know if you noticed, but
I've locked myself out of my apartment so many times. I had to go get somebody to break into my apartment once. I was like, awesome.
someone's like, you need to make a YouTube account. You know what's so funny? Trish and I do these. Have you heard of the app Marco Polo?
It sounds familiar.
Oh my God, it's so fun. So they have these voice filters, and we have a voice filter that we use all the time. And it changes our voice so we sound like a guy. And it's the funniest thing. It's the funniest thing. And when I was in Africa and I was calling Trish and I was having like an emotional moment, I forgot that it was in voice, like I had that weird filter. So I'm like emoting and like crying about like something I'm struggling with in my life. And I'm in Africa and I totally forgot that I have this voice filter. So you go back and watch it. And it's like me crying, but you can't help but laugh because you're like, this is so heartfelt, but you sound like with this, it just becomes like a comedy. We have so many videos of us, and even Julie was like, you guys need to do something with them because they're so funny.
It sounds like
They really are, but I don't know. I'm not good at like starting YouTube channels and stuff. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to kind of.
I just never kept up with it.
Yeah, I just feel like I won't be as consistent. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those things. And some things are just meant to be private and shared with.
Yeah, I mean, we all like to do tons of things, but then when we get down to it, when life starts to get back to like, where we're used to, like, then I'm kind of the same way. Like, I don't like to start something I'm not going to finish or keep up with, right? Because then what's kind of the point of it? But it's like, then, if you feel like you can't put like your whole heart and soul into it, I get it. Like, and some things, they're meant to just be between, those people, so I get it.
Yeah. Although during this time, I just want more tattoos. I'm like,
I know. I had to cancel my appointment, and I was so upset because I was going off the thinners, and I was excited to go off them and then see if I was going to be able to stay off them. And now I'm fucking back on them and no tattoos, and I don't, because I can't monitor my blood. So he's like, go back on them. He's like, because you don't need to be having an embolism when you can't go to the, and then go to the hospital and get the virus. And blah. I'm like, you know what? Whatever. Just tell me to take them. I'll take them. I was like, forget it. So now I have to wait to get my tattoo probably for however long I have to take them. And then, you know, in case I got to get back on them, I'm running to get like 3 tattoos.
I know. I should call Dr. Wu and get on his, calendar again. Gosh, he's not the easiest person to see, no matter who you are. It takes a bit.
Yeah, no, I mean,
No.
he's popular. So,
He's
I mean,
super popular and super booked up. But he's so lovely. And like, he's really done such a great job with mine. And the ones you can't see. There's one back here. And the one here.
I remember that one.
Yeah, and there's a couple. And I went to this other guy and did a great job too. So we'll see. I'm kind of deciding
you posted
what
that.
else I want. Yeah, there's a few other ones that I want. Someone's like, show us.
Well, you're up to what, 8? I don't know. I have like 20. I think I'm close to 20. And then when I get the other ones, I'll be, I think, I don't know. I'm obsessed with that dude.
1, 2, 3,
The first
4,
one I
5,
got was
6,
Comedy
7.
and Tragedy, the Comedy and Tragedy masks with fire behind it, because I always love theater and musicals. Well, you wouldn't know that because I keep telling you to come here and do theater. But
Well, that's what I was working on, literally. I mean, that's
damn
really
it,
what I've been training for since August is a musical. So I don't know what's happening. But everything's kind of just on hold right now.
Yeah.
We're hoping that I can do this musical. But that's what I wanted to do for a bit. I was like, you know what, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. And, I'm still developing 2 projects and also going to direct a short that we're working on. I had a production meeting on it yesterday. So
Awesome.
Yeah. Directing is something I really love. It's not like necessarily my passion, but I just have the brain for it. Like my mind knows how to sort of juggle a lot. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see how it goes. It's been a fun process. Don't stop creativity. We got to keep it moving.
I've been doing it since I was a kid. I directed a play when I used to do a lot of stuff. Well, I wanted to do entertainment when I was younger, until I was discouraged from it. But yeah, I mean, I did theater. I went to special camps for it. I took TV production. I went to California for some mass media convention. I did directing. I've been writing screenplays since I was a kid. And I partnered up with Maya for the one that I finally finished. That was just, I stopped writing for a very long time. I stopped a lot of stuff for a very long time. But then I finished the draft, and then I partnered up with Maya so we could, co-write the final draft together and then, do something with it. So hopefully, and I have a short that I'm finishing that I have some people that are going to read it that have done them, like Maya. 10 has done shorts, so I've reached out to some people that I've known that have done them. That I'm like, can you read this? It's kind of
I got something here. No, you just ask for their opinion if you.
Yeah, I've done it for people. They've given it to me, and I've looked at it. So it's like, I like to have their opinions since they've done them, and just have them look at it. It's kind of the one I'm working on now is kind of intense one. It's also personal, but it's a little intense. But I'm gonna probably finish that up soon, and then give it to some people to read and see what they think.
I want to read it.
You can read it. I'll send it to you. I would love your opinion. Actually, it's actually very. I'm loving writing it. I'm just nervous about it. So yeah, I mean, I would love opinions on it because yeah, I'm a little nervous about it. I'm going to be in a book coming out in April too that I'm really nervous about. It's a lot of stuff about me that's coming out, personal stuff, but it's like Women on the Rise. An author asked me to be part of it, and I reveal a lot. So I think before I reveal the title when it comes out, I'm just going to have people, like, if they want it, to DM me, and I'll send them to them before I reveal the title and let everybody know it's me. But it was a really good release for me, but there's like a couple of things in that I've never told anybody until probably recently, so that's a little funky. But um, yeah, I mean, I have some cool things that I'm looking forward to, but they're also kind of scary. So but I think it's important to do. So I got some cool projects and things that I'm looking forward to. If I could stay in one piece.
Well, just keep doing it. That's what we're doing here, and watch something that inspires you as well. Like keep your mind occupied when you're